My brother's friends used to, when they were able to drive, they used to at stoplights, they would get behind each other and they would run up to the other person and flash them. And that was always so funny to them. And I was like, you're causing a traffic jam. Like, you're going to cause an accident.
Welcome to Dying on a Hill, the podcast about marketing and business ideas that people should have given up on. It's basically when I just get to talk shit about like business stuff. It's me reading a thing with a real snarky tone. And then my friends help me make fun of it.
I like it.
Yeah, and I actually have I have a return guest. You're my first return guest, Lori.
Yay!
Yeah, Lori Rogenkamp. And the thing that we're going to be talking about is very similar to what we did last time, which was the Fire Festival pitch deck.
Okay, and pitch decks, again, just to refresh my memory, those are things that, like, you're getting investors to sign on for?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it's basically like first date stuff.
Sure.
Where you want to be, like, at your best.
Yeah.
At your sexiest.
This is not that. But what it is another PDF.
Okay. Well, Charlie, I'm just going to say this right now. Thank you for finally paying attention to my Christmas list. Because so many times people say, what do you want for Christmas? And I say more PDFs. And nobody listens to me. They always give me paper copies of things. And I'm like, no, PDF it.
You know, the funny thing is that depending on your job, PDFs could be like 30% of your job.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I had to make a PDF today. Like I had to make a little presentation. And like, hey, your thing is doing this and that. Bye. And then like, so maybe I'm just like PDF blind.
Yeah.
I'm overexposed.
My last job, the most important I ever felt was when I showed my boss how to edit a PDF. That's like the most, like, my boss is like, you can edit a PDF? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh my God. And she like called several other people in and I was like, you can edit a PDF. I was like, yes, you can. I've never felt more important in my life.
Wait a second. Bill, get in here.
Hold on. I gotta call somebody. Hey, Mark. No, I know it's your sister's wedding, but you can edit a PDF. What? All right, get over here.
Just spreads like fire. Yeah, so this PDF is a presentation I got my hands on a while ago. It is called The State of Gen Z 2019 by a company called Zebra Q. Now, there's Zebra IQ. Now, I luckily had this saved to my drive because, like, you know, when these pieces of gold come, you got to stash them like a little chipmunk. But I tried looking for it before I looked in my drive to see if I could be like marketing to Gen Z and just like see what comes up. And a bunch of it was like I kind of want to show you what these marketing PDFs look like so that we can then have a little context for what this marketing PDF
okay,
looks like.
All right. And this is so like to be like, hey, this is how we're going to get Gen Zers. And Gen Zers are the one below millennial, right? They're the
ones that are like I guess they're like 23 and younger right now.
Okay.
Here's another PDF.
Okay. There's
this wrestler. God, I forgot his name, but he's Drew Gulak in WWE, where he had one of my favorite gimmicks ever, and it was him coming outside into the ring and then basically like shit talking the crowd. And then saying, and now I present my 1,000-page PDF on why I should be the champion. And they would let him get like 3 slides in, and then someone would come in and like cut him off. Like their music would play and his PDF would go away. And then they would kick his ass.
Oh my God. That's the first time I've ever heard of a wrestling thing and been like, I want to see that.
It was amazing. And it was even better live because they like let him they let him go a little longer like through the commercial.
I just love the fact that somebody had to actually write a PDF.
Look how fucking long this is. Dense.
That
right?
is dense. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really. So you might have to read for me.
Like this is like some. It's like just some straight up like
There's graphs.
analytics and like well written, well sourced shit. Like they have a testimonial right here. Like it's honestly actually a pretty good packet. I would probably refer to it.
Okay,
if
so
I
this
needed
is,
to.
this
So
is
like
a
this is
good
pretty
example.
good. This is basically like what we call a white page, which is like a business version.
Why it
of...
gotta be white? You know, it's Gen Z. Have it be mocha.
All right, now here's another one.
Fluent.
This one's I think a little more like hello fellow kids because it's a lot more icon-y, you know.
Yeah.
And like it's definitely it looks better, but like look at like this fucking shit. It's like
Those-
we're little babies and
Those
we
people
represent
look like they're
babies.
sitting, but they have their knees into their chest. Like
Yeah.
that's how.
They're having a heart attack,
Oh my god.
and then graphs and stuff. So like all right,
So many graphs.
so these are basically like pages you're supposed to like read and believe. Like there's supposed to be a lot of research that's gone into this. People are supposed to like double check their work before publishing it because
Okay.
it's really embarrassing to get a white paper of yours, like someone just being like, hey, your fucking thing sucks because like you're not sourcing things correctly, and like, hey, that performance that you just got is actually impossible, and here's why it's impossible.
Okay.
Like
That would be embarrassing.
yeah, so you try and keep it as like you're always going to puff the numbers or like report on things in a way that make your case study or something look better.
Yeah.
Like basically you're going to show the view rate, but the retention rate of a video wasn't very good, so you're just not even going to show it. But it had a good view rate. It was a great view rate.
So you wouldn't show
What about
the
the
negative.
view retention rate? But the view rate,
Yeah.
it's like that. Like,
And then retention is like people who come back to it, right? Or is that something else?
well, for what I was just talking about, it's just like literally someone staying on a video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
All right. So we saw one really good example, one good example, and then now we're gonna get to this one.
Now we're gonna get to Zebra IQ.
Already, I
State of
can
Gen
tell
Z.
this is different because it looks like it was made by children for
Yeah.
children.
It's got like I guess it has the team in the background, but it's all like Instagram photo, but business profile pictures.
Yeah.
Like they're headshots. They're business like headshots. This guy's got a fucking beanie on in the back. See Mr. Beardy McBeanie down in the corner right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was some ladies sitting in a fucking hoop.
Oh, I didn't even notice that until yeah, they're all blue, but then that's confusing.
One girl is like sitting at a harbor. Another
Oh,
one's
boy.
like at a bridge, and she's doing the looking back over her shoulder at the camera as if like, oh, you caught me
Oh no.
in a moment.
You got me here. I honestly that's right. Oddly enough, that was right before she went missing.
Yeah.
So
So they did catch her.
that's the only that's the only photo that they were able to show on Dateline.
We can't show her. We can't show her front. We
Here
don't
she-
have it.
Here she is being caught at a stream.
Here's her holding up the sun like a basketball.
What's ahead? This seems like Dora the Explorer. What's ahead, Foxy Moneybags?
Yeah, a little. It's a fortune teller's globe. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, so it's a table of contents, and it's who is Gen Z, sell to Gen Z, design for Gen Z, engage with Gen Z, work with Gen Z, and new platforms. New platforms kind of comes out of nowhere.
The syntax is very weird too, because there's no question marks or
Yeah.
period. So it's who is Gen Z? That's it. That's just a statement.
Sell to
Sell
Gen Z.
to Gen Z.
Is that
Are
a
we
command?
selling? Are they selling?
Is this how to?
Yeah.
Because it's not how
Design.
to who is Gen Z.
Yeah, design for Gen Z. Is it design like design for like are they showcasing different design wares? Engage with Gen Z. Okay. Work with Gen Z.
The funny thing is the ones that make the most sense are the ones that are going to be the most ridiculous.
Okay. New platforms just seems like
I can't wait for that
it's
one.
also like and also
I-
millennials.
I can't wait for them to be like, I can't wait for the inevitable, like, here, this is what TikTok does.
Yeah. Oh. If there's not a TikTok thing, I'm going to be
Jesus Christ. Another slide that could have been.
I love. Here's my favorite part on this one is that it's who is Gen Z and then the emoticon for I don't know. Like
Yeah. But it's.
yeah, it's just like the lady with her hands up like I don't know.
With
like
with the purple shirt.
so it's just automatically they're like
I don't
who
know.
is Gen Z?
Is
all
she
right.
supposed to be a millennial who's just given up?
Yeah. Tomorrow's millennials, today's youth. Okay.
All right, the numbers. Hey, there's 2.4 billion. Yeah, that's just how many younger people there are.
Yeah. 1995 to 2010. That is a crazy age gap.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's so. Wait, so that means there are people who are like pretty switched on, who are a generation below Gen Z. Are they like Gen AA?
Yeah.
Are they like
I don't know.
the Gen Hartford yard goats?
So the age difference, I'm terrible at math. So 24.
That's like 25 years.
24 to 9. So 9 years old to 9 years old to 24 years old is Generation Z.
Okay. And it's like yeah, so
That's
2
gotta
point,
feel
but
a
then
little-
they account for the entire world, and that doesn't make sense.
32% of the world.
You got to give me a thinner slice of
Well,
the
yeah,
pie
if you
here.
count all the 9-year-olds, yeah, there's going to be yeah, especially the 9-year-olds.
Right.
The 10-year-old. Are you kidding me? A 12-year-old figuring out how to spend money? You know?
I don't know.
$44 billion spending power. What? So they can ask their mom to give them money to.
Well, I mean, you know what that makes me think of, though? That makes me think of video games, like on the phone. Because aren't kids always buying shit on their phones? I apparently
That's the
need
oldest
this deck.
statement I've ever heard you say. Aren't kids always buying shit on their phones?
I need to pay closer attention to this Gen Z. Gen Z in 4 words: open-minded, action-oriented. They're independent thinkers, and they're connected.
They also don't watch old TV apparently, because I was talking to my cousin. And I was like mentioning something about Will and Grace, and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, I can't. I'm not doing this with you." It's like if I can know what dumb YouTube video star you listen to, you can figure out what Will and Grace is.
Do you work with Gen Z?
Well, I don't work with. I work at Gen Z mostly. I'm
Are
a
you
substitute.
okay to talk about it? Or
No. Yeah, I work in a gulag where we force teenagers to make components for cell phones. It's a hard job. No, I'm a substitute teacher for a school district in Orange County, specifically at these schools. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah.
Would you say that they are independent thinkers and action-oriented and also open-minded?
They're open-minded in that they think anything revolving the butt is hilarious. So, oh yeah. This kid the other day was like, I have anal warts, and that was like the funniest thing he'd ever said in his whole entire life.
It's a solid bit.
Yeah. So he just walk up to various people and say, I have anal wart. I will never be as funny as the anal wart kid. That's the thing that's saddest.
Yeah. I remember there was a kid like that in high school. Like, he was the one that would like just slap his balls a bunch and be like, hey, check that out. And everyone would be like, he's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my God. My brother's friends used to, when they were able to drive, they used to at stoplights, they would get behind each other and they would run up to the other person and flash them. And that was always so funny to them. And I was like, you're causing a traffic jam. Like, you're going to cause an accident. Independent thinkers, no, they're not. They're not independent thinkers. I don't think there's an independent thought in any teenager. I think they all have the same. First off, everything's gay. Everything connected, yes. Connected. There's so many chat rooms. One time, okay, so this is a real thing. The teacher was having a test on Friday, and he's like, I will give you the answers to the test. You give them to the students to study. And I was like, okay, so I gave this first period. And that was like the whole period was giving the answers because the kids wouldn't shut up for 5 minutes. And so then second period comes around, they go, oh, we already got the answers because somebody posted them in our chat room. And I was like, what? You guys have a chat room? Then nobody's breached this? Like, what's happening? So yeah, connected. What was the other one?
Independent thinkers.
No, never.
Action oriented.
I mean, action oriented and just not doing anything that they're told. Open minded, no.
And that's it. That's all that's who they are. It's
teenagers
just one
are just psychopaths.
picture.
They're psychopaths who haven't developed yet.
Sell to Gen Z.
Yeah.
On to the next. That's all they have to say about who they are.
I'd be a great spokesperson for Gen Z. They're probably gonna kill you.
We grew up on social media and smartphones, so we're able to immediately discern ads, BS, and inauthentic.
The person who wrote this is 65 years old.
And then this person's just throwing their phone away.
Oh yeah. Okay, boomer. Yeah, he's just floating his phone is float. I would like to meet that guy. Whoever was able to get their phone to float.
We want diversity. Oh man.
Okay.
In all campaigns.
This is my favorite.
In tiny font. In all campaigns.
In all campaigns. This is my favorite part. So there's two different things. So one side says, we want diversity, race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, interests, and more, ... Now, the other side says, ew, your dog, I think's penis just rubbed up against me.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's diverse. And then the other side, after every word is a letter, but it's not corresponding to anything that they've done. So it just says race, F, ethnicity, L, gender, U, sexuality, I, interests, nothing. And more, ... D, and it spells fluid. And it's like, what?
I don't know. It's a weird, yeah. I actually didn't see it like that. I didn't see that they, like, it looked at first as if, like, they were grading race in F. Like, like, we want diversity as in, like, you guys did terrible.
Yeah.
Look at these letter scores.
You're so bad at ethnicity that you get an L. And at the bottom left, there's always the @ZebraIQ. Like, in case somebody's like, what's their guys' Instagram?
Many ways to depict diversity. Utilize your fans. And then they show nothing at all. Like, they show no one. They show one white child.
I mean, just to be honest with you.
And then a bunch of suitcases.
Just to be honest with you, I don't have my glasses, so again, it's a little hard for me to see, but I see at least 2 or 3 photos of toilets in my, like, that's what I see. I don't know if that's true, but I see like 2, which, I mean, as a millennial, yeah, that describes me. But everyone is now a content creator. Okay.
Oh God. Okay. So this they didn't do anything to actually explain this. But this is like the levels of influencer.
Oh, okay.
Or levels of influencer and levels of working with like talent, so to speak. So they have user generated content, which is when you're like, hey, Snickers wants to see the poop that you have that looks like a Snickers bar. Send it to us with the hashtag Snickers poop.
Which, by the way, I lost. Because they said, and they also said for me to see a doctor, which was depressing.
And then the
I found out I have anal warts.
I wish that was a real thing. Snickers poop. Is that a real thing?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You missed the boat.
I was getting pasta.
That's going to be your autobiography. I was getting pasta.
The Mary Ann story. Yeah, then micro influencers are people who have
So
like
is this
10,000
list best
followers.
to worst?
It's a scale. It's from a smallest scope to biggest.
Oh, okay.
Even
That's
though-
what I was gonna say. Because user generated content is the smallest then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it goes all the way up to celebrities, but then again, they don't say what that is. They just kind of show it to you and then move on to I guess this is user generated content. This is like some post of someone being like AirPods. It's like, yeah, do what Apple does and just be everywhere so that you're in things.
But it's the AirPod proposal.
It's as easy as that.
What's an AirPod proposal?
I think it's like they got like a thing in an AirPod case.
Oh.
I'm not maybe, or maybe they're proposing with like a ring in an AirPod case.
So what is this supposed to do? Is this supposed to teach people how to promote to Gen Zers?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're showing what like Apple, which is a boomer and millennial company,
I feel like I have more
and then
questions.
Levi's, which is like,
Well,
remember how we were talking about people who beat their kids? It's older than that.
we were talking about, this is before beating your kids was a bad thing.
It's like someone put on a
Levi's.
pair of Levi's and was just like, ah!
Yeah. Levi's are so itchy they make you want to beat your kids. No, I don't get. See what I would be like. I'd be like, okay, so we're like, I mean, I haven't been counting, but we're like 10 to 20 PDFs in. What am I supposed to do with this information? Like, how am where am I supposed to go with this?
Everything has to be Instagram worthy. That's only a thing on that slide.
So again, they line it up to where it seems like it's gonna be a word, but it just spells by. It's like, no, that's not a word.
It's not about what you like. It's about what your audience will like.
Oh, boy.
That's just marketing.
But isn't that a bad thing? I mean, I know marketing is figuring out but isn't that kind of a bad thing to be like, mold yourself into what a mass conglomerate of people you don't understand like? It just seems like a weird thing to tell people.
And they're showing some like, I guess, famous people. And they're just like regular people who apparently take lots of selfies.
Does that one girl have a tampon up her nose?
Probably.
That's not
Hashtag
where-
tampon day.
That's not where tampons go.
I've put tampons in my nose.
For a nosebleed?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It was that time of the month. Selfie identity, social validation.
Oh,
and
man.
there's an arrow that's just it's a two-way street.
This could easily be in a psychology class.
And that's it. Engage with Gen Z.
That's it. That's all we need for design. Oh, we got it. Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad I watched the slides. Now I know what I need to do.
Talk like a real person, not like a robot. And there's robots in the background of it.
That sounds so weird coming from a text that sounds like it's a robot. Talk like a real person, not like a robot.
Constantly chat with your customers. Get their feedback on products. Exclusive looks.
Exterminate.
Exclusive looks, pre-launch they're just throwing. This is like I feel like this is made by like a Russian like troll farm.
Yes.
And
A Russian bot who was like told to gather PDFs on what. But also another thing is like, okay, let's say this is a marketing PDF, right? What does this have to do exclusively with Gen Z? It feels like a lot of this has to do with like any generation.
Oh my God, this is my favorite one. This is the Gen Z slang.
Oh boy.
Stan, spilling tea, ooh woo, sus, bet, cop, slaps, extra.
So
and here's the definition.
okay, I had a fight with my girlfriend because so Stan is obsessive fan, right?
Yes.
And the rap song Eminem that it's about is about this guy who like is so obsessed with Eminem that he kills his girlfriend and then also murders himself potentially.
You don't have to explain Stan to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm a 32-year-old man from the suburbs.
Okay.
I'm well aware of Stan.
I'm sorry. Marianne, are you aware of Stan?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I live in Southern Illinois.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I should probably have you guys explaining Stan to me. No, but what I don't understand is like, it's like if people use it like, oh, I'm such a stan, like I'm such a stan of Dying on a Hill. It's like, oh, so you are willing to kill your girlfriend and yourself because you like it just doesn't. I'm like so angry about the fact that it's like it just means you're a really big fan. No, it means that you're a psycho.
Yeah.
Who writes fan letters and like takes photos of you with your pregnant girlfriend in the trunk of a car. Like it's like, no, that's not.
It means you're everyone's favorite fallen star, Devon Sawa, as you're driving off of a cliff with a Lincoln listening to Dido.
Yeah.
You know, that's not a good, it's not, no one wants to be Devon Sawa.
Nobody wants to listen to Dido when they die.
Nah.
But
I get that because I used to think it was stand as if like I will stand for this. Like I am like, yes.
See, I could see that. That would make more sense.
Right.
But stand is yeah.
Spilling tea is gossiping.
Also, it's not spilling tea, it's spill the tea.
Yeah.
It's not it's not like, oh, she's spilling tea. No, she spilled the tea.
Or is spilled the tea your version of it and their thing is
No, I'm on a podcast where it's exclusively drag race and drag culture.
Okay, then.
This has been rammed into my head. It's spilled the tea.
Awesome.
I agree.
All right, Uwu. Super happy. I've never heard of that one.
It's the thing. It's an emoji.
Oh, it's the
What?
thing. Thank you.
Like,
It's like
Oh, I wish this could be video because the face that Marianne's doing is I'm not
it's like
standing for it.
She's like about to get squished by some windows.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like she was running and didn't realize that there was a glass wall right there and ran into it.
Sus is suspicious. Yeah, I get that. Bet agreed or challenge accepted.
What? That's what? So if I said, hey, I bet that you can't eat all of those chocolates, you would say bet. Is that I don't.
Like, you're such a fuck up. You can't score a goal today.
Bet.
maybe.
Oh, that's a better thing. I feel like this is like a 68-year-old Russian man had a teenager translate slang to him, and then he translated slang back to this PDF.
Like, this is all Russian slang that
Yeah.
he's just translated into English. Like, this
Like-
is only like in Russia. Bet is a real bet.
Yeah.
They're just like blah blah.
Like cop, get something. So I cop it.
I'm gonna cop
Slaps is the one that I don't understand.
slaps. As in like knee slaps?
Here's the thing, though. How many of these are actual things that kids say?
I don't know.
I don't think a lot of them are.
I work with a few Gen Z people and none of them talk like this.
Right.
You know who talk like this? Millennials who try and seem like they're Gen Z.
Oh, and there's there's how to use it.
Oh, we
Okay.
should have been doing that. Okay, let's read it like we're actually doing this.
Okay. I'll be example 1, you be example 2.
Okay.
I stand Justice and Haley Biebs.
Oh boy.
What?
That person needs to examine their life.
All right, example 2 is
All right. We stand a 13-year-old queen
Ew.
who took out a whole giant. Wait, I can't read that one. A whole giant by himself. Lyanna Mormont. Oh, is that Game of Thrones?
Did they just had people that is a fucking screen grab of whoever, like whatever intern wrote this slide.
Oh, they just got they found they were like, give me an example.
Hashtag Game of Thrones. Find a Game of Thrones reference because the kids like that. Using Stan.
How not to use it. I stand cats. I feel like that's a good example.
That's a great
You're
example.
a fan of cats.
There's a lot of people who are huge fans of cats.
There
to
are-
a point where they're like, they are Devon Sawa.
They are obsessive.
Yeah, they have whole houses full of
I
cats.
have literally seen a cat lady sing out loud to Dido. So,
Yeah, fuck you, Slide.
yeah.
They are all stands on skincare.
Well, I feel like that's just I don't think you need to be a fan of it. That's just a
It's just a
good
good habit. I feel
Yeah.
itchy right now. I need to moisturize eventually. Not tonight, but eventually. Spilling tea, gossiping or trash talking. Context: use when talking about others. Spill the tea example.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
I have serious tea that needs to be spilled on Jake Paul.
Oh my god.
What? This isn't.
Is that a text message somebody sent?
Yeah, that's. It's not a tweet. That's just some.
I gotta be honest. If any of you send me a text message and you're like, I have serious tea that needs to be spilled on Jake Paul, I would say, we are no longer friends. I apparently didn't realize what kind of life you live, where this is a thing that you think is interesting to me.
Ooh, okay. That face. That was not the face she was making.
Smiley face meant to convey deep joy. No, that first off, eyes are closed, so
Yeah.
again, so that is definitely not the face.
That is a peaceful death.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is that's like dying of hypothermia.
Oh my god. Ooh. No one's ever written that. No one has ever fucking written UWU instead of just using
My
an
crush
emoji.
hugged me today, so I'm feeling very ooh.
No, you would use an emoji because it's for an emoji.
Yeah.
Why would you what? Look, that person used emojis and
Well,
then sent a GIF, and this asshole responds with a text.
I guarantee you that that the person who sends the my crush hugged me, their crush read that text and then said, "I'm good. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna move on."
I shouldn't have followed her on Twitter.
Yeah. Never follow somebody you haven't slept with yet.
Suspicious or sus, which is suspicious, shady. Use when talking about a person or company. Boys are sus. I mean, sure.
Yeah, be careful. That dude sus as AF.
Okay, we
And
got
that
two
dude was
two examples of
Bill
just men
Cosby.
in general being.
Do you, Marianne? Do you have a Bill Cosby? You wanna?
I'm retired.
Are you tired? It.
I'm retired.
I will say though that. Oh, that's really good.
Thank you. Agreed. Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's go to McDonald's. I bet. What?
What? No. No, that's okay. I could see that if that's somebody who's texting their Vietnamese exchange student friend.
No, it's 8-bet. But you just mean hungry.
Yeah.
Look, you're catching on to English way faster than anyone thought you could.
You're really, yeah.
But still, you're learning.
The slang is not there. Maybe don't try it.
Send that in. Bet. What? This is a retweet. Wait, what? This is a turducken of a social media post. This is a retweet of a retweet. So the most inward thing is, LOL, I need some competition in cup pong on iMessage. I'm tired of smoking people. And then the person above him says, send that in. And then the person, I guess, who's responding to that one says, bet. Meanwhile, I have no fucking idea what cup pong is on iMessage.
Oh, man. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet all of these people don't believe in abortion? Anybody who's
I mean, no, they don't believe in it. They
Yeah.
don't think it exists.
yeah, they literally don't know what it is.
Like, why is everyone just making a big fuss out of those
They're just
empty
that is
buildings?
like the worst. I just love how they're like, what are Gen Zers doing throughout the day? They're playing cup pong.
Cop something, get something.
Oh man.
You
I'm
should
upset about
you
that.
should cop these new Off-Whites, and then it's like a guy in shoes. Yeah, 100% cop. Those are fresh.
That's not a thing.
Fucking
That's
jizz.
that's like one of those like old after school special thing lyrics where it's like, yo, I just copped these shoes. Man, stealing is wrong.
Yeah, but you know
Copping
what?
is wrong.
I got some cigarettes. Do you want to go smoke them in the back?
I don't know, man.
Come on, don't you want to be with the cool kids? Don't you want to do what the cool kids are doing, like sniffing rubber cement?
Hey, man, I want to be friends with you, but not like that, bro.
Damn, I guess I gotta go cop a life.
Slap.
This song slaps. This slaps. It's gonna make you slaps.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's how to not use it. It's gonna make you slap. Although I kind of like the
I
charm
like-
of it.
I like it. That's the one I want to use the most.
It's gonna make you
It's
slap.
gonna make you slaps.
Did you really take 5 hours to get ready for this gala? You're so extra. I mean, it's a gala.
Also, why do you need to have like so much backstory? Oh my God, Teresa, did you really agree to come with me as a date to this gala? Because my boyfriend was out of town, and then I said that I need to be there by 7:30 to help set up, and you took. It's like, why do we need so much backstory to this thing? Just say you took so long to get ready, or your dress is extra.
That's a Hemingway short novel about two shitty friends.
Yeah, Jesus.
Or one nice friend who's just like, but really, no, they're not. Neither are good friends because
No.
she's not grateful for her friend clearly wanting to actually put in the effort of going to this gala with her.
Yeah, why would you be upset? It's a gala. What do you think? She's gonna just show up with like after just taking a nap?
And her friend's awful because that is a objectively long time to get ready for
Yeah.
something. It's like 3 hours. 3 hours you get to have a glass of wine.
I mean, I don't know. When women need to get ready, it takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
No, that's not true at all.
Anymore, I don't have long hair.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
No long hair, no long showers.
I love how Marianne said, "I'm gonna be in here, but I'm gonna try and type quietly." Yeah, but you're still fucking talking. No, I'm kidding. I love it.
Keep in mind, people using slang differently in different parts of the country and in different subcultures, so use carefully.
Good luck.
There's no... Why are there no... What? There's supposed to be some commas in that.
Yeah. Keep in mind, people using slang differently in different parts of the country. So you said, you're so dumb.
Work with Gen Z. Wait, what was that one? That was...
That was design, wasn't it?
Oh my God, this...
Oh, that was communicate.
Engage.
Engage.
Oh. This was by far the biggest portion.
So all you know to engage is slaps, bet, all the slang
Slaps
words.
that cop.
Spill the tea, extra. That's it. That's all you know.
Just use these. Just throw them in there.
Sparse them around.
Work with Gen Z. Trust, responsibility, autonomy, and fulfilling. I mean, I think that's just anyone who's like not on
Yeah.
the verge of killing themselves. Is they gotta try
The-
and trust you Give them responsibilities so they can have ownership and feel like they're actually contributing to
Yeah.
anything worth a damn. Autonomy. Yeah, don't micromanage, you fucking asshole. And fulfilling. Yeah, give them a reason to
Again,
actually enjoy the thing they like.
What is this? How is this different from any other person?
The future of work, wherever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want.
What?
Okay.
What do I
Are they
want?
talking about Uber drivers?
Yeah.
I think Gen Z is just going to be Uber drivers, is what they're saying.
Age doesn't matter.
Taking action does.
Oh
What?
boy. I have a
Yeah.
feeling a lot of those slang terms were like, what do I say? Cop. Okay. I'm sure a Gen Zer has said that before. I'll put that in there.
All right, so now it's just showing pictures of people.
Meet the network of guys making thousands of dollars tweeting as common white girls. These teens made $350,000 in 6 months, helping fidget spinners go viral. So these are just titles.
Yeah, these are just articles. Just an everyday 500K a month teen.
So they're not explaining how.
They're just showing these very exceptional cases of people.
Oh my
like
God.
Emma Gonzalez. She literally had her school shot up.
Yeah.
Like she's not like
Malala
Yeah.
Yousafzai, or what?
that
However
bitch
you say, yeah.
survived the Taliban.
She was
That's
like,
not like everyone surviving
she got shot
the
in the
Taliban.
face because she wanted to go to school. That's not a money maker.
That's not a Gen Z thing either. I think she just really wanted to have an education because her
Yeah.
father wanted her to have an education.
Yeah.
And the guy got killed by the Taliban.
Oh my God, that's awful.
like it's like and then whoever these people
Oh, and
are.
Juice World.
Oh,
Well,
look, Billie Eilish. She's a thing. I know
Ugh.
about her.
I know. I honestly, I don't get Billie Eilish. I don't know why people are fascinated by her.
What about Roy Purdy? Do you get him?
I don't know who that is, to be honest with you.
Emma Chamberlain. I remember when she scored 100 points, but it was in the WNBA.
I only know Juice World because he just recently passed away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Diabetes?
No. He was too sweet for this world. No, he had a seizure or something.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, he recently just passed. I mean, as soon as what was funny is while he was passing away, he was saying, I really don't stand this seizure. And if I'm going to spill the tea, I think I might die.
And then he drowned in his own blood because he was trying to talk
And
during
then
his
he drowned it,
seizure,
yeah, and then he
bit his tongue off.
And then he coughed up blood and he said, I'm going to cop death right now. Bet.
And then Roy Purdy said he was really extra.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Billie Eilish, I mean, look, like I said, people adore her, and like there are people I know who are like, she's a really great artist. I do not get it.
She's
It's the
just not.
oldest I've ever felt, because I'm just like, I don't understand the music. Her music just sounds awful to me. But again, who's to say what people like? I mean, if you like it, you like it. I just think that you're wrong and you have bad taste in music.
Sure, it's like there can be two Grimes.
Anyways,
The new, and then like a firework thing.
the new
and I guess
is that
these
the
are,
platform?
I guess these are the platforms.
So they don't even say platforms. They just say the new, which is a slang term, which is not in the slang words that were previously. Also, I love how those again. Let's say, when we were kids growing up, and every teenager has like a Bible full of slang words that they use.
Yeah.
Those are the only words that they're like, nope, this is it.
You need to know these 8.
You're good. If you know it's like giving you like 8 words of Spanish and sending you off to Mexico and saying, great, now order from a restaurant in fluent Spanish.
So what we're going to do is we're going to teach you these 8 words. We're even going to put them on cards so that you can read them in case of emergency. And we're going to send you in undercover in a community college.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, Beth.
Yeah. Good luck. All right. Remember, you're a Gen Zer.
All right. It's like Twitch, Reddit, TikTok, some other
Discord.
bullshit. Discord? Where's that? Which one's that?
Discord's the first one.
Oh, that's Twitch.
Oh, that's Twitch? I thought
Yeah.
it was Discord. Oh, okay.
What is
Well, then-
Twitch? It's video game bullshit. Why is Twitch interesting?
No one knows.
It's just like, yeah, it's just like fucking, it's just stats.
So this is all. What is
What is
Reddit? Why is Reddit interesting?
Because Nazi stuff happens there
But
sometimes.
it's not even like this is stuff you could Google. It's not like how do you start how do you market on Reddit? How do you market towards Gen Zers on Reddit? How do you get people engaged? It's
That
just
is a
like
good goddamn point.
thank
Yeah.
you. I feel like I always come on here and at some point you go, you made a good point, Lori.
But that really is true. There's nothing about even like this. There's like, this is all just like off of their about page, right? And there's
Yeah.
nothing about the specs of the images that they run. Like, what's the dimensions? What's the resolution? Like, what's the best form of content? Is it 6 seconds, 15? Like TikTok, it like doesn't mention anything about like
No.
the fact that it's kind of moved away from singing.
Did you
and
know
it's
that
just
you
a
can
bunch
make
of like
videos?
fringe people there.
It's like it kind of reminds me a little bit of Vine.
Yeah, it's Vine
Yeah.
now, isn't it?
Yeah.
With like,
Did you know you can make movies? You can make money off of TikTok. My cousin makes money off of TikTok.
Wait, how does your cousin make money off of TikTok?
So you can send gifts when you go live. You can send gifts, and then you can those like coins, and then those coins can be cashed out for actual money. So like, let's say I want to send you like
How is there not mostly sex stuff on TikTok?
I'm pretty sure there is. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure my cousin's a prostitute. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding. She's a teenager. But
Ew.
who knows? Who knows? It's a whole thing.
Why is your cousin making money from strangers off of a live stream?
we found this out.
What is
and
going on?
it's a whole thing. Well, the thing that mostly is that it's teenagers spending their parents' money to buy coins to give to other teenagers.
Oh,
So it's like
Ah.
it's basically like, when you play a video game and they're like, buy coins so you can stay in the game. You do
Yeah.
that with TikTok where you can buy like 50 coins for $20 or something, and then you give like 30 coins to somebody, and then that person can take the 30 coins and translate that to money. I don't know if it's the same exchange rate. I don't know if they get like, if you give like, let's say it's like $20 for 50 coins and you give all 50 coins to somebody, if they get the $20, or if it's like they get $10 or something,
This is like screaming bad news, Mr. Robot shit to me.
Yes.
because it's like a very Chinese company,
Yes,
and
it is.
and they're basically they're getting kids used. They're getting kids used to thinking in like two monetary systems at once, which is the internal e-currency of TikTok, which they're apparently giving to each other in like free trade.
Yeah.
Like it is legitimately a thing they consider like as much as money probably.
Yeah.
And then there's actually money, which to them is probably the fake thing, right? Because like they're
Yeah.
not actually working for it. So like the paranoid like asshole in me like just skips ahead like 10 years, and TikTok's like, hey, by the way, we have our initial coin offering. All you kids just buy our currency and just live off of TikTok's currency for the rest of your life, just like people with the fucking Apple credit card these days.
Well, I have an Apple credit card. I don't know
Nice.
if I should say that.
Nice. They got in trouble for discriminating against women. Married couples would sign up, and when you sign up for a credit card, you don't say anything about like you
Well,
do
that's
joint.
all
Yeah.
credit card companies discriminate against women.
Yeah, well, you do like joint filing and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like it looks like our money. It doesn't look like my money or her money.
Yeah.
And like like depending on the job, my wife could actually be making more money than me. Just depends on what she works, because she does like gigs as a video editor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but it'll always give me the higher credit,
Yeah.
higher credit limit, and like that's weird. But it's also so beautiful that it happened to Apple. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it is funny that it happened to them. But yeah, that always happens. Well, it's always weird with my Apple credit card because before I can use it, I have to put on makeup and then show myself a little pretty. No, but they, yeah, that's always been the case. It used to be really funny when my mom, this was way before like any online stuff, but people used to call credit card companies and everything was in my mom's name. So it'd always be like Patrice Roggenkamp, and then they'd be like, "Can we please speak to Mr. Roggenkamp?" And they were like, "It's in my name. Like, why do you need to speak to my husband?" So it was so weird.
That's
Yeah, it was really bad.
Anyways, well, we've come to the end of the road. We're past whatever the other platforms are. They're all just videos. They're videos of people doing things, I guess. They're all. What's Lomotif? Gen Z social video platform focused on urban culture.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people with microphones pointing and talking.
Like, yeah, that was like, that was
Great.
like a TV show.
Well, now I know everything I need to know about that platform and how to submit to it. So thank you.
And what the fuck?
Want to not become irrelevant? Let's just
drop us a note.
Let's just take the entire episode. What do we got? Like an hour and a half left? Let's take the entire episode and talk about wanna not become irrelevant. Wanna not become irrelevant. Oh my God.
And there's in the background, I can see it on my computer better, is the yellow things are handshakes and the silver things are mailboxes. So it's like a deal. Give us an email and we'll make a deal.
What is eskeetit?
Esketit.
Esketit.
I don't know, but it says in the fine print, if you don't know what this means, you need to email us at partner@zebraiq.com.
Let's email them. Let's say, what does eskeetit mean? Also, why? Why did you do this?
I'm going to type it in.
Wanna not become... Wanna. First off, wanna.
Well, Lil Pump has a thing, I guess.
Oh, well, if Lil Pump did it, then yeah, of course.
Is it what? I don't... What?
This was done, I guarantee you, this is done by a 40-year-old white woman.
This is my new dog. His name is Ashley.
What? I give up on these kids.
I don't know. This was a 40-year-old white woman who was like, I know culture.
I used to work at Skechers. I know how to sell to kids.
Exactly. She used to work. She was the office manager of Skechers, and now she's the Gen Z relations manager at Zebra IQ,
which is definitely a fake company that she's just.
And you know that every day. She goes, now as the relations manager at Skechers, like she just it's gonna.
And the
say
sad thing is they gave her a beautiful parachute. It was really more her retiring than like them forcing her out.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have much going on, and she does not actually like her husband very much.
No. They've never had... He's gay. He's a homosexual man. They've never had a loving relationship.
Oh, so they're in Redondo Beach.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, sorry, did I say Huntington? I meant Redondo.
Oh.
No, they're not in a loveless marriage. They're just... He's a gay man. So
Sure.
if it was Huntington Beach, it'd be a loveless marriage.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
What would Manhattan Beach be?
That would be we're both a swing couple, but
okay.
only one of them is allowed to step out. The other one has to stay in the marriage.
Right, hold it together.
Yeah. The other one has a gambling problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he lost his privileges.
Yeah.
He had a little too much fun.
You quit gambling, you get to start sleeping with women.
Because when you gamble, you drink, and when you drink, you do coke, and I'm not having any of that.
I'm not dealing with the attitude, John.
Well, thank you for coming on again. This was wonderful having you back.
No, thanks for having me.
Do you have any other podcasts? Sounds like you have several more since we last spoke.
I have 12. I have one podcast where I just recap all my other podcasts. No, I have the only two I would plug if you're listening as I slowly fart into this couch.
It's a good couch for that.
Is Bloody Podcast, which is a podcast I do with Maria Felix, where it's a female look at crimes and folklore. and we do only solely female crimes and folklore stories. Right now in the month of December, we're doing our 12 ladies slaying series.
Ooh.
So we're doing stories of women who have committed crimes on Christmas. And then we have a couple of injury. We just had an update. Previous episode was about the orphan, real life orphan, which I don't know if you heard about her, but she was this Ukrainian orphan who was adopted by this family, then abandoned. And the family
so she got
said
double orphaned.
Yeah, she got double orphaned. It's a double jeopardy orphan story. No, so the family said that she was really 22 years old and that she was trying to kill them.
Oh, so it was like the Orphan the movie.
Yeah, the Orphan the movie.
But also like Orphan the documentary.
Yeah.
Or is that what was that called? The one where the kid is like it was like a Cuban guy pretending to be there.
Yes,
like,
that's
blonde
the imposter, I think.
The imposter,
yes.
that's it, yeah.
That's the one that I said it kept reminding me of. So, and then the other podcast I do is this one called Hello Uglies, which is, there's two Hello Uglies. We're the one with the Disney-esque cover art. But it's a recap of a drag show called Dragula. And so the season has ended for Dragula, but we do Ho Ho Uglies, which is like we talk about family life, and then we also play our favorite Christmas songs. So,
Aw,
yeah,
that's great. That sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah. So
were you going to drag? So you went to drag with my wife for her bachelor party.
yes, we went to a drag. That was actually the first time I'd ever been to a drag show.
Have you been to any since?
I have. No, I will say I went to RuPaul's Drag Race finale. I think within that year I went. So, but I've gotten more involved in the drag world since then because my friend, I do that Dragula podcast with my friend Joe Batance, who runs a whole network where it's just he recaps RuPaul's Drag Race and then he recaps a bunch of other different drag shows. And so I went on to recap this Dragula show, which I didn't know anything about, and it's more of a scarier version of.
Is it an actual
drag.
TV show?
It's a TV show you can find on Netflix now.
Oh.
It was on YouTube, and then it moved to Amazon, and then now it's on Netflix. And
good
I
for
will
them.
say the seasons 1 and 2 are tough, but this last season is actually good. So
you got to suffer a little bit on Dragula, but it gets good.
it gets good. Yeah, it's an interesting show. It's definitely interesting, the drag world. So it's an interesting world to be a part of.
Is it a reality show?
It's a reality competition show.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like drag.
I thought it was like a
queens.
scripted.
No, there are scripted moments in the show, but they're not done very well.
God, yeah. I mean, they have fun.
Yeah. You know what you should recap at some point? I don't know if they still have any documentation, but there was a documentary called Tickled, and then there was also a on the Dollop. They did a thing where they talked about this company that had underground tickling leagues.
Yeah, Tickled. That documentary Tickled was like this guy. It wasn't a company. It was just like a guy whose dad used to be like a rich lawyer.
Oh, I thought that he like ran a company under a woman's name. And then
the whole thing was fake, and it was just a thing for him to like. He basically made the videos for himself. He paid these kids very well, but he would eventually use it as like
to
not
get stuff
not
out
even
of them, right?
yeah, like to get like blackmail, but like he didn't want their money. It was weird. It was a really weird kind of like I want to have power over someone kind of a thing. But yeah, he would pretend to be like a woman and all that stuff. I think that's how I remember it. So they're saying that there was two of these people going on, or is it the same guy?
Well, they don't. It's been a while, but from what I remember, they said that they think it was one guy, but that it could have also been a guy and a girl. They're not 100% sure because didn't he die before they could find out?
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. I don't know.
Well, the next thing, do you want another PDF episode, or do you want me to give you a nice story?
You decide, man.
All right. Well, I'll bring you back, and it'll be a non-PDF one.
Yeah. Oh no. I like the PDF slides.
Well, if I can find
I
one,
like
then.
the wanna not become irrelevant. That's gonna stick in my craw.
Eski.
Yeah, that I'm not a stan of that
No.
PDF.
Now I'm going to cop some pasta.
Cash, Maria's fiance, he does a really good Cosby, and we've always said that we want you, probably now Charlie,
Thank you.
and Cash to do a Cosby off.
Oh,
Yeah,
The Cosby House.
the winner gets a free
Trip.
latte.
oh, okay.
The winner gets to go try and visit Bill Cosby in jail.
Yeah. But you have to do a Cosby impersonation.
I'm here to see Cosby. That's not it. But,
They let you in as long as you just say you're here to see Cosby.
Cause like, who else is like he gets to like visit, right?
I mean, I assume so. He has his own cappuccino machine.
Really?
No.
Oh, good. Because he would just drug it. Anyways,
Yeah.
bet